Did you know that over 60% of men after age 60 experience a quiet decline in blood flow down there without realizing it? They often blame stress or aging, not knowing that their body may simply be missing a signal it once relied on every morning. In this story, I want to show you how one simple food, natural, affordable, and often overlooked, can help support blood flow, restore hormonal rhythm, and bring energy back to the part of your body that's gone silent. As a urologist, I've met hundreds of men who say the same thing. I feel fine, but something is missing inside. They're not sick and they haven't given up, but their bodies have slowed down in ways they can't explain. And the good news, it's not too late to wake that part up gently and naturally. You won't need pills, surgery, or anything drastic, just a small shift in how you care for your body. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through how this overlooked vegetable helps improve blood flow and restore confidence in men over 60. If this sounds like something you've been quietly wondering about, type still, got it in the comments, and stay with me. Richard was 67 when he sat down in my office, shoulders slumped, voice quiet, eyes avoiding mine. "Doc," he said, "it's been 3 years. I feel like I'm still here, but that part of me isn't." He wasn't talking about pain. He was talking about that silent part down there that once responded without effort, now completely still. His blood work looked fine. His heart was strong. But something essential wasn't working, and it showed in his mood, his energy, and the way he walked into the room. Richard wasn't broken. His body had just forgotten a rhythm it once followed. Instead of writing him a prescription, I gave him something else, a small handwritten note with one word on it, beets. I told him to start drinking a small glass of beet juice every morning, nothing fancy, just consistent. He raised an eyebrow, but agreed. 2 weeks later, he came back with a half smile and a spring in his step. "My wife thinks I'm hiding pills," he joked, "but it's just this red stuff you gave me." Richard's story isn't rare. Beets are rich in natural nitrates, which the body turns into nitric oxide, the molecule that opens blood vessels and restores blood flow where it's most needed. In men over 60, where circulation slows and nitric oxide drops, this one vegetable can gently remind the body how to respond again. And that's exactly what happened for Richard. He didn't just feel more energy, he felt like himself again. If you've ever felt like a piece of you has gone quiet, not in your mind but in your body, know this. You're not alone and you're not out of options. In the next section, I'll show you why nitric oxide and blood flow are so important to your hormone health and why the problem often isn't in your desire but in your circulation. When most men notice changes down there, they assume it's just part of getting older or the result of stress. But what many don't realize is that the real issue often starts in the blood, not the mind. Your body may still feel desire, but if the blood doesn't arrive where it needs to go, nothing happens. This isn't a question of motivation. It's a matter of circulation. For your body to respond the way it once did, 3 things must work in harmony. First, your heart has to pump strong. Second, your blood vessels need to stay open and flexible. And third, your body must produce enough nitric oxide, the silent signal that tells your arteries to relax and let blood flow freely. In men over 60, that last part is often where the trouble begins. As we age, our natural levels of nitric oxide begin to decline. That means your arteries don't get the message to open up the way they used to. Combine that with years of inflammation, processed food, or medications, and your blood vessels can stiffen, becoming less responsive. So even when your brain says yes, your body may quietly say no, not from lack of interest, but because the pathway is blocked. This breakdown in communication between your heart and your hormones explains why many older men feel confused. They still have the urge, the drive, the emotion, but their body doesn't follow through. And over time, that gap between how you feel inside and how your body reacts can erode confidence, mood, even connection with your partner. The good news is that this isn't permanent. Your arteries can relearn how to relax. Your body can remember how to circulate blood again, especially if you support it with the right foods and daily habits. One of the most powerful tools to do this is increasing nitric oxide production naturally, and that's where foods like beets quietly shine. In the next section, we'll explore why this vegetable is so uniquely suited to help men over 60 restore the rhythm they thought they lost and how to use it for real results. The vegetable I've seen help men the most is simple, earthy, and often ignored: beets. Yes, the deep red root you've likely walked past in the grocery store without thinking twice. It may not look like a miracle, but inside this humble food is something powerful: natural nitrate. And that's the secret. When you eat or drink beets, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, the molecule that tells your blood vessels to open up and let blood flow smoothly again. What makes beets unique isn't just the nitrate. It's how they support multiple systems at once. They help repair the inner lining of your arteries called the endothelium, which naturally becomes stiffer with age. They lower blood pressure gently, which reduces stress on your heart and helps your body stay relaxed. They also increase oxygen in your muscles, so you feel more energized, not just down there, but throughout your entire day. Beets don't act like a switch. They work like a reminder. They nudge your system back into rhythm slowly and steadily. That's why so many older men find them easier to trust. No side effects, no sudden spikes, just a quiet return to the way things used to feel. I remember a man named Dennis, 68, who came to me after a long period of low energy and poor sleep. He wasn't looking for a pill. He wanted to feel like himself again. I asked him to try beet juice every morning for 10 days. On day 11, he called and said, "I don't know how, but I feel more awake everywhere." That one word said it all. When used correctly, beets can support natural hormone rhythms, circulation, and energy levels, the core of male wellness. You don't need to guess. You just need to use them consistently and watch what happens next. Using beets the right way can make all the difference. Many men try them once or twice and give up too early, expecting a dramatic change overnight. But the body doesn't work that way. Especially after 60, your system needs time to respond and reset. That's why consistency and preparation matter most. For my older patients, I usually recommend starting with fresh beet juice, about 5 to 7 ounces each morning. You can make it at home or find it pre-bottled at most grocery stores. The key is to keep it simple, nothing added, no sugar, just pure beet juice. If you prefer powder, choose a high-quality beetroot powder and mix 1 full scoop with water. Both forms deliver the same active ingredient, nitrate, and help your body make nitric oxide naturally. Timing is also important. Drinking beet juice in the morning helps raise your baseline nitric oxide levels throughout the day. If you're hoping for support down there at night, try having your beets 1 to 2 hours before. The effects build gradually but can be noticeable within 10 to 14 days. There's one more trick that helps your body absorb nitrates even better. Add a splash of lemon juice or eat something rich in vitamin C alongside your beets. This combination helps convert more nitrates into nitric oxide, boosting the benefits. It's a simple step, but it makes a real difference. If you want better energy, stronger blood flow, and improved rhythm down there, don't nibble on beets like a garnish. Use them with intention. Make it a habit, not a one-time experiment. Your body doesn't need intensity. It needs gentle daily reminders to do what it used to do on its own. Most men begin to feel subtle changes after a week. Morning energy improves, circulation increases, and eventually that quiet signal you've missed may start to return. It's not a miracle. It's your body remembering how to work again with help from the right food at the right time and used the right way. Most men don't even notice the first changes right away. They expect a big shift overnight and miss the quiet signs that something is working. But your body rarely shouts. It whispers. The first sign is often morning energy returning. You wake up feeling more rested, like your body actually did something while you slept. That gentle charge in your chest, your legs, even down there, becomes more noticeable. The second sign is a new sense of warmth or blood flow in your lower body. This doesn't feel dramatic. It feels steady and natural. Like blood is finally reaching places it hasn't visited in a while. You might feel more alert. You might find yourself stretching longer in the morning. These are signs of improved circulation, and circulation is everything when it comes to vitality. The third sign is often the most emotional. You start feeling more like yourself again. Not just physically, but emotionally. A quiet confidence returns. You may stand straight or smile easier, or notice you're more patient with others. This isn't a mood swing. It's the result of your body rebuilding its rhythm from the inside out. None of these signs come with fireworks. They arrive like soft music in the background. But if you pay attention, you'll hear it. That quiet sense of being alive again, steady and strong. These signals are your body's way of saying thank you. I'm waking up. Let's keep going. Beets are powerful, but they work best when paired with small daily habits that support circulation and hormone rhythm. The first habit is walking 20 to 30 minutes a day. You don't need to run or lift weights. Just move your body. Walking gently activates your muscles, supports blood flow, and helps your body use nitric oxide more efficiently. Most of the men I work with feel better circulation down there after just a week of regular walking. The second habit is getting deeper, more consistent sleep. Your body resets hormone levels at night, especially in the later stages of sleep. If your sleep is shallow or cut short, your body doesn't get the chance to rebuild what it lost during the day. A regular bedtime, a dark room, and no screens an hour before sleep can make a huge difference. Better sleep means better hormone support, and better hormone support means stronger blood flow, energy, and responsiveness. The third habit is cutting back on processed sugar and fried food. These foods inflame the blood vessels, reduce nitric oxide production, and make circulation harder. You don't need to be perfect. Just swap one sugary snack for fruit or cook with olive oil instead of deep frying. Every small choice supports the healing process inside your arteries and the areas that depend on them. When you combine these three habits with a daily dose of beets, you're not just helping your body, you're creating momentum. That momentum builds each day, quietly repairing, rebalancing, and reinforcing what your body still remembers how to do. The change doesn't feel like a switch. It feels like a slow sunrise, one that spreads warmth from the inside out. The best part is these habits are simple. You don't need to buy anything expensive. You don't need a personal trainer. You just need a reason to start and the patience to continue. Your body isn't asking for perfection. It's asking for a signal. Together, these habits deliver that signal again and again. And your body will thank you by responding in a way that feels strong, stable, and deeply familiar. Beets are safe for most people, but there are a few things you should know before making them a daily habit. The first is harmless but surprising. After drinking beet juice, your urine or stool may turn red or pink. This condition is called beeturia, and it's not dangerous. Many men panic the first time they see it, thinking something is wrong, but it's just the pigment from the beets passing through your system. No pain, no problem. The second thing is more serious. If you've ever had kidney stones or if you are currently taking blood pressure medication, you should check with your doctor before using beets daily. Beets are high in natural oxalates, which can contribute to stone formation in men who are already prone to it. They also gently lower blood pressure, so if your medication already lowers it, the combination might make it dip too far. These side effects are rare, but it's always best to know your body and respect how it responds. If you're unsure, start slow. Try a half portion, see how you feel, then build up. Most men do just fine with beets, especially when they stay hydrated and eat a balanced diet. Beets are one of nature's quiet healers, but even natural remedies deserve attention and care. Used wisely, they offer real results. Used blindly, even something gentle can become too much. Listen to your body. It's the best guide you have. If you've made it this far, I want to thank you. Not just for listening, but for caring about your body and your future. I've spent over 30 years working with men who quietly carry questions they're afraid to ask. Questions about aging, about energy, and about why down there doesn't feel like it used to. I want you to know something simple and honest. You are not broken, you are not done, and you are not too late. What you're feeling is your body asking for support. Not pills, not pressure, just something natural that speaks the same language as your system. And sometimes that starts with something as humble as a root vegetable and a quiet walk around the block. Every step you take toward better circulation, better sleep, and better nutrition is a step back toward yourself. You don't need to fix everything in one day. You just need to listen. That signal you've been missing down there is not gone, it's waiting. And your body still remembers what to do if you give it the right help. If this video reminded you of something you've been ignoring, please leave a comment below and say, I'm ready. You're not alone. And your story might help another man feel less alone too. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another video like this one. Your journey doesn't end here, it's just beginning.